Today on the show, we have new free rewards and items from Rockstar. Some of them even include rewards for all high-level players, or basically players over level 100 in Red Dead Online. All of these are from the new Red Dead Online update, and we also have this week's buyer's guide today, where we go over all of the week's best discounts and offers, and we basically give a nice review on top of some top picks so you can make the right purchases with your money and gold that you're earning in game. So let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on this video, and if you'd like to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Free for all players this week is a special care package. All that's needed is for you to play the game at any point this week, and you will get 3 potent health cures and 3 special miracle tonics available at the post office or in your camp lockbox within 72 hours, so you can be kept in fine shape for all your misdeeds. And speaking of misdeeds, while we do have double Red Dead Online money and double XP bonuses for completing any clearing house or dirty money, dirty deeds, blood money missions this week, you'll also get an additional reward for 30% off any revolver you'd like within 72 hours of completing one of these missions or finding one of these homes in the free roam as a dynamic event for you to rob if you're lucky enough to have one of them spawn near you while you're traveling and you're playing the game. Probably just easier to start up a mission for it, and to do so you can visit Sean McGuire, Joe, James Langton, or Anthony Foreman to get started. Our next free reward is for completing any normal free roam stranger mission this week to get a select pair of gloves up to rank 15 for absolutely free, and this item will also be gifted to you within 72 hours of completing the requirement as well. And now, as for those high-level player rewards that I was talking about, regardless of whether you choose the high road or the low, there are benefits for all hardened veterans, and players ranked 100 and up who dip into the low honor by this upcoming Tuesday unlock the You vs Me emote within 72 hours, and all rank 100 players who begin this week with high honor and maintain it through August 23rd will unlock the Jovial Laugh emote within 72 hours as well, after logging in on August 24th. So you have a choice between the emotes you want to unlock. If you're low honor this week, then you can definitely take advantage of one of those emotes, but if you're high honor and you want to stay that way, you can try and unlock the low honor emote, or like I said, if you want to stay that way, you can unlock the Jovial Laugh emote. So you really are picking between one of these. I mean, they're only a couple $100 if you want to buy them both at the general store anyway, but if you are just looking for a free item, there you go. Now lastly, we do have some free items and rewards associated with the newest Quick Draw Club added to the game, which is Quick Draw Club 2. Owners of Quick Draw Club number 1 who purchase the second installment by August 23rd will receive 300 Red Dead Online dollars and 2,000 character XP. And again, just as an added incentive for future, in case you're on the fence about any of these clubs, if you end up purchasing all 4 clubs throughout the time they're available, then you'll also unlock Halloween Pass 2 for absolutely free when it does release at the end of October 2021. So that's all the free rewards and items you can look forward to when you log into Red Dead Online this week. Now time to transition into our weekly buyer's guide segment. We have a couple good offers here. We briefly touched on these from our news video on Tuesday, but I didn't really have a whole lot of time to explain why I think these are good purchases this week. Basically, or at least the stuff that adds value to your gameplay we're going to talk about, and stuff that's more than just cosmetics, right? So starting off with the camp fast travel post discount. This is something I recommend everyone pick up if you do have basically a fully upgraded camp with all your other stuff, but you don't think you need that fast travel post. Think again, because it's something very useful. When you log in, you can make some stew and basically just fast travel anywhere you want. Unfortunately, the one downside of this is it really should give you either a discounted fast travel like purchase fee, or it should make fast traveling free, because the fast travel post is kind of expensive on its own. I mean, less so with the discount this week, but it doesn't make fast traveling from your camp absolutely free. It does lower the cost if you're trying to fast travel back to camp from other places in the open world, but certainly from camp, it's basically just normal price trying to get to certain destinations. But it is useful nonetheless, because rather than trying to load into one of those tiles at the menu where you can choose one of the broad states and regions and you can't really get down to specifics, if you know you have your camp in a certain location, like I always spawn in at my camp when I first log in for the day, and then I just fast travel to where I need to go from there. I can be very specific, and I don't need to run to the nearest town and waste time, right? Now moving on to our doctors, basically Tonic's discount from the doctors, or basically any consumable from the doctors. That's what Rockstar has in the newswire, but really we're just talking about the tonics here. This is something you definitely want to take advantage of. At least buy all the potent health cures and normal health cures you can, because those are going to obviously come in handy during your opportunity missions on Ruthless difficulty. They're going to come in handy during legendary bounties, or if you're still playing the survivals, taking advantage of the money and gold that you can earn from that new survival mode that everyone loves, Call to Arms, then you certainly are going to need to fill up on tonics, because I doubt you're going through all 10 waves without using a single tonic. So it's definitely worth taking advantage of those as well, because of the fact that they do kind of add up in price when they are full price. When we have these discounts on tonics, that makes it especially worth it. You can either use the Red Dead Online catalog website, like on your own web browser, to buy it, so you don't even need to log into the game, or of course just buy max in game and do that a few times so you can hold up to 99 of every single tonic. I buy as many as I can during these weeks, and we've had them a few times this year, which has made it really good opportunities here. Now we do have one last discount that I want to talk about, and that is the discount on the multi-class horses. When it does come to a single horse, if you're talking about Missouri Foxtrotters, Turkmens, Mustangs, Cladrupers, Bretons, Criollos, Norfolk Roadsters, and Gypsy Cobs, I do have to recommend the newer Mustangs that were added with the Bounty Hunter expansion update back in December of 2020, because those horses are $350 this week. They're normally $500, and at level 4 bonding, you have a full health ring and also a full stamina ring. Not even talking about the cores, just like the actual rings and bars of health for those horses. Those are full health and stamina rings, which makes them super, super amazing horses. The Turkmen, for example, is my personal favorite, but when it comes to those horses, while you do have a full health ring, you only have 3/4 stamina. So you don't have max of both, unlike those newer Mustangs. The newer Foxtrotters are pretty good, but the stats aren't different. Same with the newer Turkmens, the stats of those aren't different than the OG ones that were added to the game. But the Mustangs were like the one lacking multi-class horse in the game, where now with the newer variants, they definitely are like a top tier viable or meta horse. And then when it comes to the other role horses, all of them are really good choices. The Bretons are going to be really good for bounty hunters, Cladrupers for traders, Criollos are really good for those collectors out there who like racing all around the map. The Norfolk Roadster is the fastest horse in the game, but it also is a horse that I feel like is really lacking in the health department, which makes me ultimately was the reason why I had to get rid of mine, because I noticed I was spending so much on horse survivors and crafting horse survivors basically to be able to revive it, because it was constantly getting downed in gunfights during legendary bounties and things like that. So I'd highly recommend either, you know, the Turkmens, the Mustangs, or you can go for any of the role horses, but my last choice personally would be the Norfolk Roadster. The speed and acceleration of it are great, but the handling and the top health from it don't really make it that great in my opinion compared to the others, and I think you'll be better off with the other role horses. But with all that said, I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.